Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back. Once again, another reaction for you guys. Take out, of course, we're checking out the newest episode of Titans Season 3. This is Season 3, Episode 4 of Titans, titled Blackfire, which, that title indicates a couple things to me. Number one, most obvious, I would like to think, is that this is the introduction of Blackfire into Season 3 of Titans. Of course, we got that thing at the end of Season 2, but now, let's bring forth Blackfire. We know she's coming. Now, what also this is indicating me with this, at least I hope with this title, is that we're going to get some information on what's going on with Corey. Like, why is Starfire having these, like, visions of, like, this long hallway and this creepy doctor and shit, and she's, like, losing track of things, like she was speaking in her native tongue, and she's, like, walking through Wayne Manor, and then she, like, shoots fire at Superboy, which, of course, he deflects, thankfully, with cold breath, but it's, like, something is going on with her. And then when they're watching that footage of Jason's body and everything, trying to figure out, okay, who helped Jason get out of the morgue or whatever, there's, like, this, like, thing that hits her, and she's like, what's going on? And she's looking around, she's like, and no one else is affected or anything, like, so she's really confused. And there's theories going on about, is any of this actually happening? Is this all in her head? And I'm like, I think this is all happening. I think something's going on with her, and I think it's involving with her sister, Blackfire, which would make a lot of sense in my opinion. But watch that be not even connected to Blackfire, but I think it is directly connected to her sister. But I'm excited. I really have enjoyed those first 3 episodes. The first 3 episodes of Titan Season 3 stood out in a big way in my personal opinion, ended on a very powerful note, and I'm curious of the continuation of the Hank storyline in this episode in terms of how everyone's dealing with it, and there's theories if he actually made it, he survived it. I don't know how that would work, because people are, like, discussing there's different, like, fake outs and stuff they could be doing, but I think he actually is dead. But regardless, I mean, they ended on a crazy note that people are still talking about. So let's get into now, guys, episode 4 of Titan Season 3, Blackfire. I'm excited. Let's go. Oh.
If I wasn't a fucked up half-breed, none of this would have happened.
Oh my god.
Talking about the Lex part of me. It's like everyone was waiting for him to take over.
It's not your fault.
It's technically yours. Yes, about to say.
It's not on you. You could always come with me.
It is interesting, but he can't accept that. I'm sorry.
I hate flying.
How is she?
She's leaving.
Where's Alfred when you need him?
I think I'm losing my mind.
That's a way of saying it. I'm curious what's happening.
I'm scared. I'm supposed to be the one people turn to for help.
Because you're a Titan.
Yeah. And now you need help. It's okay. It's okay.
So human. Stay back.
I'd be scared too. I'd be scared too, man.
So sorry.
Okay, so this again. Her sister. What are you doing?
Let's go.
Where the hell are you?
Who is me?
You put Gar in the trunk? What the hell is going on?
You, Connor, and everybody else sucks. You suck.
I don't blame him being angry.
My sister's down that hole.
She might be, among many other things.
I don't know. Who knows?
Only one way to
Probably not.
Hello?
Where are you, Dick?
Well,
Change the plans.
he's sleeping.
Crane back.
I will. Just let me know what I can do.
What can he do?
Shut up.
Oh, well, you can do that. Where are you taking him, though?
Oh, snap. You two probably have some questions.
Yeah. Yes, okay.
Let me go.
He's not gonna do that. No. He knew he was gonna do that. Who's in the cabin? Or what's in the cabin?
It was Red Hood who did it. The kid's a monster.
Bullshit! You're the one that made Jason into a monster.
Oh.
Rooster came here too.
he trained us.
It's where Bruce trained you guys?
That kid came to me broken, okay? All I did was rebuild him, and it was
So it was Scarecrow who helped Jason.
that Titan's business. How was that little witch girl, by the way?
Oh.
Or the mute boy? Oh.
It appears that she was able to psychically communicate her whereabouts to
Yeah.
the only other Tamaranian on Earth.
Makes sense.
I need to talk to my sister.
Oh, almost ready?
You came.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't leave her alone. She's hurting people.
You'll put me out of my misery.
You want me to kill you?
Being a prisoner on this backwater planet is a dishonor.
Mm.
I'd rather die than
Maybe you should. That's payment for all the lives you've taken.
But you turned your back on them.
I didn't kill them.
Things aren't always what they seem, Coriander.
What the hell is that even supposed to mean?
Mm.
You haven't changed a
I don't
bit
know.
since
What does that
broken as
mean?
you've ever been. You deserve to be in here.
Wow.
I knew you'd say that.
Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, shit. Ooh. Small space to fight. Ooh. Oh.
You're exactly what I thought you always were. Disloyal. A hypocrite.
She has a reason to not trust you.
Who would fight for me.
No.
So what's your plan here?
Well, take out Jason, maybe?
Wait for Red Hood and take him out.
No, I mean, you come back here and you want to bathe Gotham in blood, as if that's somehow a better
That's not what he's doing.
outcome than anything that Batman ever did. Bruce was a psychopath. It's still Bruce's game, isn't it?
He still is, yes.
It always
Yes.
has been.
Never gonna change. Oh, shit.
You were just a boy.
Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay. I mean...
Blackfire will remain here.
Mm.
The world will be safe from her.
Yes. Yes.
Away from Blackgate. Oh, we picked up a heat marker here. But there is nothing around there for miles.
I need a helicopter.
She knows, because she was taken up there as well, I'm assuming.
She's coming with me.
Oh, my gosh. This is not good.
Detainee.
Put a vacancy sign out front. On your feet. Let's go.
Blackfire belongs to the U.S. government.
Oh.
Get out of my way. Or I'm gonna burn your dick off.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
That's not Dick Grayson. Nope. Ooh.
Wow, classic moves.
Yep. You fell for it. Slow-mo. Yeah.
This ends here. What do you think was gonna happen? After what you did to me? After what you let happen?
This isn't on me. You made your own choices.
But you made yours?
Ooh. Damn. Come on.
Clear it. Did you hit the target?
I don't... Oh, damn it. There you have it, guys. Another great episode of Titans Season 3. I really enjoyed this episode, and I like the fact that half of it was focused on Blackfire. Makes sense because of the title, but the other half was focused on Scarecrow and Dick Grayson and taking him out to this cabin and everything, and there's a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Of course, the big reveal, and people have been questioning, how did Jason become Red Hood? Who helped him? Who's pulling the strings behind the scenes? It's confirmed. It's Scarecrow. Scarecrow is the one who did it. But we'll talk about that second, because I want to talk about the Blackfire stuff first, because that was the focus of the episode in terms of the title and everything, and the reintroduction of Blackfire into Titans with this episode. So we'll talk about the Scarecrow stuff in a bit. Don't worry. So, Blackfire. So, Starfire walks in. Gar's making a pizza. He made it. He's pulled it out. He's getting all excited, and then she attacks him. She's having an episode, or just having this dream thing that she's having again, where she's not herself. And Gar tries to help her. And then I just love the fact that she's in this, like, some sort of, like, machine that's supposed to help her. And then she just wakes up in the car. And Gar is some, like, old car. And Gar is in the trunk. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, I'm done trying to help you guys. But then Gar, being who he is, he can't stop helping people. So they go down under this like hatch that's in the ground that's been covered up by grass, and they find Blackfire has been in prison. Now, the last time we saw her was at the end of season 2, so I guess they must have just found her in between the time period from season 2 to season 3. At the end of season 2 to beginning of season 3, they must have just found her, the government, and they have her down here with this one science guy. I'm not even sure what his role is exactly besides just monitoring her cell, and she's a danger to people. So the only real power she has, she's able to kind of use it out, like to kind of send out and trying to speak to her sister, and that's how, you know, Starfire's seeing all these visions. And then finally, when she's in that machine before she breaks out and, of course, drives that crappy car and car's in the trunk, she is able to see her sister in the reflection. So it wasn't actually Starfire going through this. It was her sister being taken to this place, being held in a prison that basically dampens her powers, but she was able to somehow spill, because she said a little bit of her, like one of her abilities, able to reach out to her sister. She wasn't even sure if she could actually hear her, but she was doing it. So this guy, this science guy, he's kind of crazy. He's a little eccentric, but he's really a big fan of Starfire and Beast Boy. But, you know, I said once, because I kept thinking about this, once Starfire found her sister, and even though they had that conversation and how Blackfire is completely different and how she can't support her sister, Blackfire is, of course, pissed off, but Corey's like, I can't trust you. You know, what you did to mom and dad, what you did to the man I loved. I think it was her boyfriend, right? Or her husband or something. I think it was her boyfriend. But, like, and all these things her sister did, that was bad. Like, she can't trust her. And that makes total sense. I think it makes a lot of sense, in my opinion, that she can't trust her. So they have that fight. Of course, it's just a, you know, hand-to-hand combat. There's nothing really else to it. No powers or whatever. But once Starfire was trying to leave, and she just... That's the bad decision. She made a wrong choice. She made a bad choice by breaking her sister out and threatening to burn off that guy's dick in the process. Like, what? It was silly. It was a little silly. But she broke her out. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well at all. I mean, I just can't believe she did this, because she's like, I even though after she broke her out, it's like, I still can't trust you. Like, well, you know, trust goes both ways, and we got to go. It's like, come on. Like, you know that your sister's going to turn bad, but I guess she just feels so horrible because she was like, it's like the pit. Essentially, like, her sister's in the same kind of situation back on her home world than she is here now, so she feels horrible. Like, that's the goodness in Corey, that she wanted to try to help her sister, even though it's not going to end well. It's not. But yeah, so craziness on that front. And it was fun that it was Gar that was there, but if it was just Corey, I feel like it would have probably been a different situation. But Gar being there definitely added another element to it, and it was cool to see them together. But with the opening with Superboy, I understand why he's not really in the episode, because he feels so guilty. And Dawn Dove, she left. She's out. She's gone, I think, to Paris, I believe. So I'm assuming we won't see her for a while. Maybe never again. I don't know, but I'm assuming we may see her again at some point in this season. We'll see. So let's talk about the Scarecrow stuff, the Red Hood stuff. So it's revealed, and because people are theorizing. Someone even had a theory. Barbara is behind this. I'm like, what? Clearly, that's not the case here. But it would have been a nice big twist, because they had that big twist about Hank's death. Because they kept teeing it up as it's going to happen, but we're like, no, they're going to fake it out. It's a fake out. It's not going to happen. Oh, it happened. So Scarecrow just says, yeah, Jason, I helped him out. So it's interesting. People are saying that, you know, the thing that Jason was inhaling in the beginning of season 3 before he was killed by Joker, you know, before he came back alive, was made by Crane, some sort of fear toxin, something. It makes sense with him, you know, reading up on chemicals and shit. It would make sense. The fact that he told Crane everything, he told Scarecrow everything, and he knows all of this now, and so him, like, helping about Red Hood, and the fact is, dude, they had that fake attack in, like, the very beginning of the episode where he actually wasn't being attacked at all, but they used it as a fake attack to get Dick Grayson to move him. So it was all about who can one-up each other. So it's interesting that Jason turned to Scarecrow. I'm curious to see more about that, because, you know, that in the cabin too is interesting, because Dick Grayson explained that the cabin was used as a training method. Like, Bruce would take us out here to train. Like, what? Didn't train you in the Batcave? That's interesting, right? Because usually when he trains a Robin or whatever other protege that's going to be helping him out in the field, out in Gotham, whatever you want to call it. Out in Gotham is probably the better way to say it. He would use the Batcave to train. So it's not really ringing a bell about this like cabin. I guess they just wanted to use another set piece besides just staying in the Batcave, because he couldn't really take him to the Batcave. He couldn't take Scarecrow to the Batcave. That would not have been good. So it makes sense we have another location. But it's revealed that Dick Grayson killed a wolf, chopped his head off, and Bruce was there. We didn't see his face because he was younger Bruce, so they didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to recast or cast another Bruce for the show. But interesting. And then Barbara knew where this place was, because she's like, we need a helicopter. I know where this place is, because she was taken there as well to be Batgirl. So that's interesting. We have a really cool fight between I said Scarecrow. It was funny that Scarecrow tried to escape the first time and he was caught by that net, and then he tried to escape again when he was dressed as Dick Grayson to fool Jason, and then he hits that barrier. But something's up, because I think they're both gone now. I think Scarecrow and Jason are both gone now. So that's not good. But there was a cool fight between Red Hood and a Nightwing, so I was trying to get to earlier. Really cool fight. It was in the dark, so it's kind of hard to see a little bit, but you can tell distinctly who is who in the fight. That was really cool. I'm happy that we're getting multiple fights between them, because it is essentially, it's like someone who's so broken from Bruce's, training, and someone who's able to overcome it, but still be haunted by it, essentially, are now clashing, because both of them were trained under the same man, and they just took different paths at the end of the day. They're both on a different path than the other, and so they're trying to figure it all out, fighting it out. And so it was really cool to see that fight. I'm hoping we get more fights in the future, like multiple fights between them before the season's done. And people are thinking that Jason cannot be redeemed. I don't think he can be either. I think after how he took out Hank, I feel like there is no redeeming Jason at this point. And I don't know if that means Jason's going to die. I don't know what that means for the future of the character, past the point of whatever story they're telling here, how they're progressing it. But we'll see. But I thought it was pretty interesting to have two separate storylines going on at the same time, getting equal coverage, in my opinion. That really is setting up the future, because now with Blackfire out, that's a major issue. With Scarecrow and Jason presumably gone now, and finding out they're working together, yeah, setting up definitely some more crazy storylines. So what did you guys think of this episode of Titan Season 3? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. What was your favorite story arc? Was it the Jason and the Jason, Scarecrow, Dick Grayson whole thing of it, where that big reveal about them working together, Jason and Scarecrow? Or was it the Blackfire stuff? Me personally, I prefer the Scarecrow Jason stuff more, because I'm more interested in that. But I am curious with the Blackfire stuff, because I feel like Corey just made a horrible decision. But we'll see. We'll see. So whatever thoughts you guys have about this episode, let me know in the comment section below this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and continue watching, because I'll be posting my reactions to Titan Season 3 and other content as well. And of course, I have the playlist for my Titan Season 3 reactions if you've missed one up to this point. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.